Hello my friends, welcome back in my channel. My name is Miro and this video will be about the top agency for 2025. I know everybody is talking right now if it's still worth it upload to the agency, if Microstock photography is still alive or not. But I will be honest, I don't have time, I don't want to waste my time with discussion about that because it is what is it, and I still believe it's some money in the Microstock, just we have to work a little bit harder. Doesn't matter the agency have own right, and anybody know about it when sign the contract with any agency. This means it's hard to excuse what is not nice from the agencies. Some agencies changing the rules during the game, nothing we can do about that. And let me start with number 6 for 2025. I believe the number 6 is really good place, and the number 6 agency what I recommended in 2025 it's Alamy. Why number 6? Number 6 because Alamy it's not really stable. It's sometimes you sell, sometimes no. It really depends, but I can say when it's something sold, it's almost always great money. But I said almost because sometimes sold for $2 and sometimes it's for $70 or more. It really depends. Alamy is definitely great agency with long history, and I still think it's definitely great place because you can send the editorial images, what I do a lot to the agency, and you can also send any other type of commercial images to the agency. Definitely Alamy is great place on a number 6, and let's go to next one. Next one it's Getty iStock. Getty iStock for me, I know it's good agency with a huge base of customers, but still I cannot say it's definitely good seller for me. It is seller for me, but not really good. But what I like about Getty, it's selling every month. This means never happens to me. I have zero income from Getty. This means it's definitely position number 5. It's good, and sometimes it's bringing me some nice sale, but I understand what everybody say. Many times just couple cents. But I think it's really hard to control. Everybody have own management, and everybody try be the best on the market. And this is why it's Getty iStock number 5 for me. Number 4. Number 4 it's Pond 5. It's operating under Shutterstock in these days. And I still have to say Pond 5 is definitely great agency because don't selling too much, but when it's sold the video footage, it's definitely good pricing, and I think pretty fair. What is bad before we can make own price, and now it's everything it's lowered and we make less money with any video what is sold. But still I believe Pond 5 is definitely great agency, and still it's worth it the time with uploading for agency like that. Same like before, it's accepting the editorial footage, and also you can send the images to the Pond 5. Number 4, definitely great place for Pond 5. Number 3. Number 3 it's for me Shutterstock. I am really deciding between number 2 and number 3, but in this moment I put Shutterstock in number 3 position. It is the old agency, and I worked with this agency many years. I cannot say nothing bad about the agency, except I don't like the lowering the income, and I don't like the every year you have to start again and again. It's really bad, but I don't know if really it's the market or just agency things. But still, the Shutterstock is one from my better sellers, and I really love it because it's accepting editorial, and it's also accepting commercial photography and footage. I don't know what will happen after the merging with Getty together. I hope so. Will be no too many big changes, and I hope so. If anything change, will be plus for all the contributors to the Getty and also to the Shutterstock. We will see, but I am really not worried about major changes in 20 about big changes in 2025, but I don't have crystal ball. We will see, but I still believe the Shutterstock is in number 3 position. It's doing very well. Number two, it's this is why I said it's between Shutterstock and Motion RI. It's really number 2. It's Motion RI, but the thing is the Motion RI is still doing okay for me until beginning of this year when is everything change and the income is lower. If the income I will make monthly will be or stay around $100, I will say always I will say it's really good agency. But if the income drops below $100 a month, I will change my mind, and the Motion RI will go from position 2 to position number 7. And if it's not working for me during this year, I definitely will upload less my footages and less my images to Motion RI. But in this moment, I am believer, and I am believing 2025 will be no many changes for my income with Motion RI, and I hope so. I will report this end of the year, and I will tell you same like today. The Motion RI is in great position for me, and it's too early to talk about that. Let's see what will happen during 2025. Maybe comes many other good news from the agencies, and we will see maybe some brand new agencies showing up, and maybe everybody switch to the new agency. But this is very small chance these days, because you need really big money for starting like that from zero. Number one top agency for 2025 is definitely Adobe. Adobe is one from my favorite agency for the last couple of years. After buying Fotolia, the Adobe is starting doing better and better for me, and it's definitely one from my top seller, if not probably it's my top seller if I'm correct. And what I can say about the Adobe, I love the Adobe because you can also, if you have many sales and you are an active contributor, you can get free software from Adobe for 1 year. I have to say I have the software for the last probably 4 or 5 years. I am using for free. But doesn't matter, I still work with some other software. This is not the priority for me. Priority for me is the Adobe Sales. And I have to say Adobe Sales is really great and accepting not just commercial footage and images, and also is accepting some editorial type of images. If you want to find out, you have to look closer to the Adobe webpage. But who is in Microstock business, the people already know. And I think that's it for 2025. I hope so this top agency stay top agency during the year, and if something change, will be probably what I was thinking, only the place between the position, and because it's hard to predict what happens with Shutterstock and Getty. But I still believe the 6th agency will stay here for a long time. I cannot say that about agency like Deposit Photo, Dreamstime. I am still uploading my work here because it's easy to upload. But we will see. Definitely, I don't recommend too much this other agency because it is a little bit difficult, and I believe some of these agency will be out of the business very soon. I hope so, no, because I still like upload to Deposit Photo and Dreamstime, but we will see what market will bring to them, because it's really not easy days today, and don't forget about the artificial intelligence. Honestly, I am really stopping work with artificial intelligence. I use just a little bit, but very soon I will. Very soon I will be close. I will close the account for Midjourney probably, because it's cost me money, and the work with artificial intelligence is really time consuming, and the images it's selling, but it's still not my top seller. I believe more in this moment in real photography and real video footage. I think that's it for today. I hope so. You will pick some agency for your Microstock business, or you can pick all 6. It's up to you. But definitely this is top 6 agency I recommend it for anybody in 2025, because this is the agency where you can make some money these days. But if I say you can make some money these days, this not no mean it's easy or sure money, because you have to really work hard, and you have to have really also nice portfolio with many images, because the competition these days is really huge. Many people is these days using stock agency because they believe can be rich so fast, but this is not true. If you want to make really good portfolio and you want to make some good sellers, you have to work hard, and you have to look around you, and you have to know what is important for the market and right time, because the timing is really very important. I know it's some green images what is selling always, but these images is still not enough for making your monthly income good. And if I talk about leaving from Microstock these days, it's really very, very hard. Respect to any people who can do it these days, but I know it's a lot of work behind it. If you never try Microstock, you can try it, and you will find out how it's time consuming, and it's not just time consuming, it's about how many ideas you have to come with, and not everything is selling. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope so I see you very soon in my new video. And how I told you before, this will be video about my new agency when I try put more my footage in these days. And sorry, I just supposed to be today this video about this agency, but I decide I will do this in February. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.